Good evening, everyone. I'm Rob with MMORPG.com. Tonight I have with me Senior Creative Director Jens Anderson from DCUO. How you doing tonight, Jens?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Hey, we also have members of Jens' team as well. Do you want to take a chance to introduce them?
Yeah, absolutely. So joining me tonight are some of the devs on the team that were instrumental in helping making War of the Light Part 1 a possibility and so great. On my, let's see, on my right here is Tunso. Tunso is also known as Mark Hallish, our lead systems designer.
Hello, everybody. How are you doing?
And he's responsible for all of the cool stuff that the systems team does, like making Legends characters and, you know, all the new powers that we have and various systems that go into the game. So this dude, you want this dude to be your friend on social media or on the forums, so he will do good things for your class, your power, so to speak. And over here we have Ansov, or Einsov. How do you pronounce that, Matthew?
Einsov.
Einsov, there you go. This is Einsov, Matthew Johnson, one of our systems designers, but who just recently moved over to be a content designer. And say hello there, Matthew.
How's it going, guys? Thanks for having me.
Congratulations on the new job.
Welcome.
Oh, thank you.
And he is going to be controlling for us tonight, which means he's going to be locking down some enemies and doing some crowd control and giving us a little bit of power as we're going through here. And Nom Nom is otherwise known as Andrew Bushman, or Drens on the forums, if you're a DCUO forum lurker. And hello, Andrew.
Hello, Jens. Hello, world.
Thank you for joining us again and lending your amazing DPS powers to the group.
Anytime.
Yeah. Bushman, Drens was responsible for working on some of the Legends characters that came out. Which was it, Atrocitus or Saint Walker? I can't remember.
Atrocitus is the most recent. You know, I've made him back a number of DLCs, but he's the guy for DLC 9.
Exactly. Yes, you were also Wonder Woman, right?
Wonder Woman, I did the Lantern characters, goes back to DLC 4.
Were you sad about her nerf when it came?
Not at all. I think Wonder Woman's ultra powerful.
Too powerful, okay. Good to know. I know Matthew here would be sad if Cersei ever got nerfed, because he was on Cersei back in the day. Cool. All right, anyway, so we're going to be running through some DLC 9 content for you and with you tonight, correct?
Yes, actually, last time we talked was back at SOE Live, and you guys had just come out with Sons of Trigon, so obviously you've progressed since then.
Yes, you've been hard at work on many things like Armories and War of the Light Part 1.
So why don't you tell us and show us where the story's gone since then?
Sure. Well, War of the Light kicks off a new chapter in our Green Lantern lore in DCUO. It involves a brand new a reskin of Metropolis. It's a whole new vision for the city, and the War of the Light has kind of spilled out onto Earth here. In our launch story, in our launch game, we had a storyline where the Green Lantern and Sinestro Corps were here on Earth. Their power and their rings were failing, and we didn't know why. And we followed up with that storyline in our first DLC called Fight for the Light, which gave a glimpse into what was going on with the rings and Brainiac messing with the emotional spectrum. And War of the Light Part 1 kind of takes over where that left off. So we're introducing a brand new core into the DC universe. We introduced Red Lanterns with and Atrocitus with Fight for the Light, and we are introducing Saint Walker and the Blue Lanterns with War of the Light Part 1. And being that it's a trilogy, we're going to have a War of the Light Part 2 and Part 3. You can count on more cores joining the other ranks of the DC Universe online characters. So it's very exciting.
All right.
So we can get started here and show you one of the pieces of content that is involved. Let me cue us up. War of the Light has a few things. It's sort of focusing on the medium to larger groups in DCUO. So we have one 8-man operation and two 4-player operations, along with a whole new Metropolis that you can go do high-level bounties in, and also do a couple of side quests while you're on or side missions while you're on the operations here. Now, hey guys, let me put it to the group. You guys want to do Strike Team or Mist Recovery?
Let's do Mist Recovery.
All right.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Mist Recovery it is. All right, so we're going to queue up here. So there's two operations. Mist Recovery basically all these strange prismatic mists have appeared in Metropolis, and they're somehow tied to the emotional spectrum. We don't know how or why, but we do know that people that are actually in the mist or go into the topaz mist, get affected by that emotional spectrum. So the crimson mist will actually, let me summon you here into Mogo. The crimson mist will actually make people go into a rage. The blue mist will fill people with hope. The green mist will fill people with determination. So it definitely has something to do with the emotional spectrum, but nobody really knows what. So what it's done is it's drawn the various cores here to Earth. Specifically, one of the Green Lantern Corps members named Mogo, who's actually a sentient planet, was drawn here, and you can see him in the skies above Metropolis. And we are actually inside of Mogo right now. We are inside of the Green Lantern planet named Mogo, which is pretty cool. You can see his power ring over here. He's got a big giant power ring wrapped around this rock pillar, which I suppose represents a finger. Not the middle finger, trust me. It's the ring finger.
Well, if it's the only finger, I guess it would be the middle finger.
It's true. It's true. So I guess players can make up their own determination about which finger that is. Maybe it's a Dr. Evil pinky. I don't know, but
the game's not rated M.
No. Yes, exactly. That is a ring for a finger. We have Hal Jordan. You can see Kyle Rayner here, and there's also a bunch of other iconic characters. This is the command center in Mogo, where the Green Lantern and the Blue Lanterns are running the basic operations for War of the Light. And there's a public zone of this, but we're in a private one right now, which is where Mist Recovery, one of the 4-man operations, actually starts off. So let's talk to Hal here and see what he has to say. Hopefully you'll be able to hear him.
Mogo has been monitoring the mists that have appeared over Metropolis. Star Labs and the Sinestro Corps have taken an interest in them as well. We have got to find and secure as much of these mists as we can. They could be the key that unlocks the mystery of what happened to Ion. Head to Metropolis now. I'll contact you when you arrive.
Okay, so there you could hear a little bit about what was going on. He's giving us instructions. And Hal is really kind of like a general in this war. He's given a lot of instructions to the players and the other Green Lanterns and trying to really coordinate, because he's a veteran of the Corps, what everyone should do to try and help win the War of the Light. And basically all the corps are battling over the mists. So you have the one we're on right now is Mist Recovery, and we're going to head out to the city right now, down into the battle zone of Metropolis. I'll zone you down there. Don't go through the teleporter.
Sorry.
Because it just sort of, it's a 4-man operation, and so you being the 5th wheel here can monkey with some of the logic. Normally players can't have 5 people in that instance. So, all right, let me summon you down here to the War of the Light.
Okay.
Or to the Metropolis battle zone.
We broke the game.
There you go. And if you follow me up this building here, and we'll get a good glimpse of the skyline of the city. So we're all up on top here. Now you can see up in the sky to the east, you can see Mogo, which is the planet we were just on.
It's been a while since I've flown.
Say. Okay, are you here yet?
No, what's the hotkey for flight again?
Here, you want me to summon you again?
Sure.
I'm happy to use that massive GM.
I'm all about getting
power.
teleported.
There we
Lazy.
go. All right.
Just drag me there.
So you can see here up into the east, you can see Mogo in the sky, and there's all these various blue, green, yellow, and red lights up there, which are representing various lanterns, members of the Corps battling it out. And also up to the southeast, you can see Ranks, who is the sentient city planet that is a member of the Sinestro Corps. So the 3 new environments we have are Mogo interior, Ranks interior, and this newly reskinned version of Metropolis, which is all dedicated to the War of the Light content. So pretty cool new environments, a lot of new NPCs, and we'll get right to it right now. So we're heading off to the northwest, which is where our first mission will take us. And as you're flying toward the northwest here, you'll notice that there are a lot of different colored mists around. You can see a topaz one and a crimson one that are over Robinson Park, Centennial Park. Oh, no. And head down here to Old Star Labs. You want me to summon you again?
That's great.
Okay.
Just meandering around, checking out the city streets.
Yeah. There we go. All right, so this area right here, we need to, what's going on right now is there's a battle going on between all the various Corps members. So there's Manhunters and Sinestro Corps members that are battling it out with Green Lantern members. And as these Green Lantern members get taken out, we need to put a beacon on them, which will draw the attention of a Blue Lantern, who you'll see flying in here right now. And they'll actually recharge the Green Lantern's ring with their energy. So we're going to do this a few times and really help out, kind of turn the tide of the war in this area in favor of the Green Lanterns, because they're losing right now. There we go. So we're going to activate this. Feel free to join in, by the way. You can go ahead and help us out with these battles for sure. All right, I'm gonna go over here.
Slamming them.
Oh, I don't have Brick out. Hold on, I got to bring out Brick. Brick's so handsome. All right, there's Brick. Brick will help us out. We would have lost, guys, if I had failed to bring out Brick. That would have been disastrous. Of course, I'm not tanking very well here. I apologize. I don't know what loadout I have on my bar right now. This is ridiculous. My tanking skills are going to be lacking in this. I don't have my normal stuff for taunting. So Blue Lanterns in the comic books can amplify and recharge a Green Lantern's ring. And so they're really important to helping getting these guys back into the fight here. Yeah, so I had you can't see the goals that we have, but we needed to also take out some Sinestro Corps members as well, or Sinestro Corps agents. We already completed that part of the objective because we've taken out a whole mess of them. Halish, I forget, does Earth Totem taunt or not?
Earth Totem does not taunt. No.
Darn you!
Well, I mean, it'll taunt when you put it down, but it's not a constant taunt, right?
Okay, right. Okay, that's what I thought. Thank you. Here we go. And now there's a side mission that you can pick up just to revive these specialists as well. So I have that. I'm going to try and get this guy up. So there's all different kinds of other missions you can do that are given to you up in the Mogo Command Center. Okay, so we finished this. Now Hal is talking to us. You won't see the comm, but he's telling us to go over to the Azure Mists, and that's going to be over to the yes, here you are, cool. Over to the northeast here. I'll stay on the ground so it's a little easier for you to follow me with your flight mode. And you can see right now we're in some of the Azure Mist here. So this is somehow tied to the emotional spectrum. This is actually affecting the people in here, and really, what happens is now the Sinestro Corps members have gone and destroyed a bunch of these devices that Star Labs is using to collect the mist, and so we need to reassemble this device so that the device will collect the mist, and then we are taking it back up to Mogo. And you could see when we were up in Mogo Command Center, when you're actually in there. As the central hub, you're going to notice a lot of Green Lantern Corpsmen are bringing these containers full of various types of mist up in there and storing them in Mogo. We'll learn more about this as the trilogy unfolds, but a lot of the action that you're doing down here, like for instance, you can see Nom Nom is transporting that Azure Mist container over to a teleporter. I'll do the next one, guys, so I can show Rob.
Sounds good.
Okay, so I'm collecting these here, putting these back together. Are you with me, by the way?
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
Okay, good. Put the container here, and now we're going to get counterattacked by the spear agents. Okay, and then we'll interact with the computer and draw some of the Azure Mist into the container. Now it's appeared in the container, and now just follow me. I'll transport it over. Oh, I dropped it. What a dodo. There we go. Okay, we're going to transport it over here to the northwest, and you'll see a teleporter right here. And these are, now the cool part about this reskin Metropolis, the operations are really neat for, hey, it's Tesseract, everybody. Come over here, guys. What's up?